Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Inside the Mine. Remember, this is a series where I take you through my thoughts leading a trio into endgame, how to rotate, why I made a play that I made, why I didn't make a play that I made. That way you can get better as a beginner, as an intermediate, somebody that's trying to get to that next step of leading your team or understanding the game. So right here we have a trio scrim. There's no zone rules. There's a lot of pros in this. It's my customs, Arab customs. I normally run them late at night after elite customs, which are the top level customs in North America, right? Like the top 100 players. And a lot of pros will end up playing these. So these are pretty high level gameplay videos. So right here we're rotating. I saw the team in front of us rotating and I want to use their old path. I looked above us. I knew that there was nobody there. And right here, I want a big dick height, right? So I get above them. Team helps. They build up. We're not afraid to use decent mats because it's trios, right? I think what I've learned so far in this trio meta is the biggest skill gap in trios is people not using their mats, right? All the games that we're not afraid to use our mats and get a pick and like go for that next step are the games that we end up doing really well in, right? Understand that this isn't duos, it's not solos. You're able to full tarp for such a long time with like 4,500 mats, 3,000 mats, whatever you have getting into endgame, and then look for a pick safely. So don't be afraid to use your mats and trios. Granted, that doesn't mean just waste them, right? It means use them smart. And that's something that'll take time to learn, but don't be afraid to use your mats.
17 seconds. We don't have harpoon, do we?
Alright. Drop light. You guys got off of them?
200 here.
So here's the key reason of this video. You'll notice when zone pulls. Okay, when zone pulls, look what I do. Okay, I'm scouting right now.
Everyone's gonna be bad.
Well, we'll tarp in first. We can tarp in first.
I see that building. Okay, that building at agency. And I have this idea in my head. I want to pad and land on that agency and tank storm for it. Okay, I'm already thinking this in my head. I think that this agency position will win us the game. So winning the game comes way before, making it to 7th or 8th or 9th zone. It's this big plan that you think of beforehand, okay? So you see I built that tarp in. I wanted to build out hard mats because we're really high. I don't want anyone to spray us out. And I have floppers, okay? So I tell my team, you guys pad late, like hover, and I'm gonna dive. I'm gonna dive and I'm gonna grab this high ground here in agency.
I'm floating. I'm waiting for you.
The first thing I do is I get out, I catch my team, and then I go back and I reinforce it. I could have reinforced it when I landed. I just wanted to be a little bit greedy with mats, but then I realized it was like pretty weak, right? So now we have this god high ground position that nobody can take from us. And we took height over the other team that had height. And in trios, you're able to kind of secure height if you're pressuring the right people. You're able to secure height from half in, half out much easier than in duos.
Free fire, already got him.
Nice.
Yo, under me right here, under me right here. We can triple heavy this, triple heavy this, triple heavy this.
Okay,
Go,
okay.
go, 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 go.
Ready? Hold on. 3, 2,
Wait, I don't see him. I don't see him
just
anymore.
just so. Look where zone plays. We just hold it.
So zone pulls almost max over the other team, right? We have a Brutus minigun. We want to build over, but I want my team to pressure them before we build over, right? So I'm looking for a heavy snipe as they're building over. And then when we get close enough, we're able to just full ramp it.
Go down, go down. Connect. Connected. We're good, we're connected.
Yeah.
Cracked one. They're dead. I'm on my goal. He's a good player. Spray this.
When you're single tarping on high ground, you want to make sure you're over builds that you can catch yourself with, right? So you're able to fall 3 tiles without taking any damage, right? 3 tiles is what you're able to fall without taking any damage if you don't jump. Well, if you know how to connect with a double wall floor, you're able to go up 5 tiles. So you just want to make sure you have enough room to work with whatever like your play style is. It's okay to single tarp above another build that you can connect to.
Okay, focus them, focus them.
Here we spot the grapple and we start hard pressuring grapple so we can grief their game. That way it's harder for them to grapple height later.
Look down here.
I'm coming out to your tarp for now.
I can say ultra. Let me say ultra.
I have many. I have
It
many.
goes back, it goes back, it goes back a little.
Here, take mats. Take
Okay.
mats.
You keep pressuring, keep pressuring.
Yeah, I'm
Go
staying-
higher,
staying
go higher,
with
please.
them.
Look at them. Look at
We'll
them.
break him out if he gets pressured, okay? He's got a pad as well.
So we have this high ground strategy where he's on like one floor, and if somebody lands on him, we can spray him out. So somebody lands on him, and then I just spray him out, and I can pressure the other guy. And as soon as the other guy gets knocked, he knows that we're pretty decent players, so he drops down.
Now.
I connected.
Knock, no, no.
Okay, I'm 1-1 pretty much. Look back.
Same.
I'm getting this mat. I'm getting these mats. No, I'm not.
Staying here, staying here.
That's greedy.
Look back, son. Look at.
Crack down. Anybody have a flopper?
Yeah,
Hold on. Get it, son.
coming up to you. Don't pump.
Alright. We're not gonna play
Okay.
all men.
I have wood. I have wood. That's it. I have
Yeah.
wood.
Look for flops. Look for
Here,
flops.
take
Turn
my hearts. Take my hearts. I'll have 5.
I'm looking at flops. Looking at
You have
flops.
5 build? Take wood. Take wood.
There it is.
In front of us, right here in front of us. Pressure these kids. Come up.
I have a slurp on me.
Kids white right here. Orange white.
Spare.
Get ahead. Try to get ahead.
We need to go up. Go for it. Alright.
20 on Aura.
100 mats.
I'm watching for
Do you need
floppers.
light?
Notice how I'm getting angles from in front of the zone?
Kids in storm.
Flopper, yeah, flopper.
That way I can hold kids that have to push up out of storm, right? That have to make their way up.
Another kid in storm. It should be dead. He should be dead. Pressuring.
Plays back.
He's dead. He's gonna die. No way. He lived. He died.
No, he's dead. Dead.
Grabbing.
Okay, 3v2.
I dropped out on this loot, but I piece control the floor and the cone. So that way I can get caught, right? You notice as soon as I drop down, first thing I do is place those builds. That way the guy can't box me
Can we
in.
triple heavy in?
I saw him now. Yep. Ready? 3.
That's really important, because if I went down there, he might have been able to kill
Down
me.
here.
20. Crap.
It's grapple.
Good work, boys.
Good job. Let's go.
And that's it for this video, boys. The key thing that I want you guys to pay attention to is that little storm tank that I did, right? Even my team noticed, like, after the game was done, like, praising me for that play. When you're a leader, you have to be able to make those plays, the riskier plays that might, you know, waste your flops early so you don't have 4 flops in endgame for a storm play, or, you know, to get you that better positioning. So tanking storm is really important. I've made videos like this before. Tanking storms to put you in a better position. And the next Inside the Mind video will probably also be about tanking storm, right? It's a skill gap that a lot of new players are really afraid to make. Tanking storm for first or second zone rotates so you could go all the way around the map, right? There's no problem with tanking storm for fucking 6 minutes sometimes. That's kind of how I qualified for solo grand finals. I tanked storm for a long ass time every game. That way I could get myself in a really, really good position, right? So don't be afraid to tank storm, guys. Make those power plays that'll win you the game. Pay attention when you're rotating. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe. Remember, I stream on Twitch every single day. Elite scrims. You can watch, you can learn from me, learn from the comms, learn from my teammates. And then after elite scrims are done, we stream even more customs or true arena, whatever it is, and just vibe. We just talk to chat. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to use code Arab in the item shop, boys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys later. Peace.